Hello and good evening, good day. I'm National Sales Director Pam Higgs, and I'm super excited to share with you today Peek into Pink, just a little sneak peek into our world of pink. I entitled this Pandemic or Possibilities, and I'm so excited about the promotion that our company's just launched to attract people in this crazy time that we are going through right now and that we're experiencing. And so I just want to invite you guys to just be a part, to have some fun with what we're doing, see who we're all about. We're giving away some great prizes. So I'm just going to share a little bit of information with you about who I am and what I love to do and why a little bit about my journey with the company. And so I just appreciate you guys being live. And we're just going to give everybody a few minutes just to jump on and to say hello. So if you're on right now, just say hey. And but I just want to share a little bit about my journey with Mary Kay with you, and see if I can answer any questions if you have them. At the end, I'll give you a little questionnaire that you can fill out to get your name into our online drawings for just listening and giving us your opinion. So I started my business over 20 years ago. It's been amazing, an incredible journey. And like a lot of you, I worked for somebody else. I worked for another company. I worked 65 to 70 hours a week, and I was overworked and underpaid. And I don't know about y'all, but I think a lot of people can relate to that. We're in such uncertain times, and I've been just so blessed by what this company has given to me and my family. The trips, the free cars. I've earned over $3 million, almost $4 million in commissions with the company. Joe added it up on my last Escalade. We picked up our 20th free car. We've saved over $700,000, almost $800,000 in payments and insurance. And it's just been really incredible. I have loved the trips. We've gone on trips all around the world, royalty 4 and 5 star or 5 and 6 star trip vacations. We, a couple years ago, we were in the Waldorf Astoria in Rome. That was amazing. Our suite overlooked the Vatican and the Sistine Chapel. And I mean, it was just so amazing and so cool. And I just absolutely loved it. And so, maybe you're looking for something that can give you some great tax benefits. Maybe you're looking for something that can really make a difference in your life. And so I just want to give you some kind of current statistics of what's happening, a little bit about my journey, and see if this might be a good fit for you. Right now, the company's offering work with us virtually and work your business virtually for $30. Get excited. I mean, this is brilliant. You get a ProPay account to accept credit cards. You also get your website with Mary Kay as well. Sorry, my son is calling me, my baby son, who jumped on last week when we were on. So he obviously doesn't see that this is happening right now, but it is totally cool. I love the opportunity of what we've created for our family. Don't you just love to create experiences for your family and be able to have choices for your family? Those things have been the most important thing. We're a company of God first, family second, and career third. So my story started many years ago, and I didn't get home after 10 o'clock at night, 3 nights a week. In fact, my mother's response was, what are you going to do that for if you don't have the time? But I believe if we don't take time, time takes us. Our time allows us in the choices that we make. And so for you to say yes to this opportunity now will allow you to really just explore and have a new opportunity that allows you to get great tax benefits, build some great friendships, and really just open up a whole new opportunity. And so I just want to invite you to do that. And so for me, I just started asking for women for their opinion, whether asked it or not. And they gave it. And so I just said, I'd love to get your opinion of our product. And they were like, okay. Women love to give their opinion, right? And so that's where my journey began. And I was working my business 9 to 10 hours a week. And that's all I had with this 65 to 70 hour week job. I was newly married. And so, but I wanted to be home with our babies when we had them. And I wanted to be paid what I was worth, not what somebody else told me the job was worth. So I just began giving it a shout of, letting people know this is what I'm doing. And one friend told another friend, and it just exploded from there. And it just really grew one face at a time. And they told 3 people, and it just really grew. So I was able to leave my job in 90 days. And just began still working my business part-time. About a year and a half later, we had our first baby. And that is our beautiful daughter, Heather. And she is now a free car driver, driving her 4th free car, and a sales director. And so her savings in her life has been about $100,000 in savings for the free cars that she's been able to drive through the company. So, and you can be a part-time person while driving a free car with the company. We're the only company that has a car program for people that are not in a leadership position. So here's some really cool statistics that I want to share with you guys. A little bit that I gathered for you guys that I can share with you. So one of the things is I want to talk to you about the culture and how we help and we affect women and children that are affected by domestic violence, by cancer, and we help raise awareness. 76% of young adults know someone who has experienced digital dating abuse. 1 in 3 young Americans know someone whose partner posted embarrassing things about them on social media. 67% of young adults know someone who has experienced online harassment outside a romantic relationship. And so we want to make a difference. We are pink changing lives. And I just am so proud of what our company represents. We're 100% cruelty free. We have a 0% landfill policy. We give back. We've given over $76 million to research for cancers. And giving to shelters that help women and children. So every time you're purchasing our product, when you say yes to this opportunity, you're making a difference for those people as well. And I just think that is so absolutely huge. And I'm so proud of that. And this is my family, by the way. This is who they are. A little bit of glare there. My husband, Joe, we met when I was 11 at church. Our beautiful daughter, Heather, and my baby son, Joey, and that's little Annie in the middle there. Just so proud of our family. And so were you aware that out of 321 million people, 70% of people are not passionate about their current careers? In fact, this is a brand new article I printed off last week from Forbes magazine. It reads, "It's not a mystery that employee engagement continues to sink. The Gallup organization reminds us every couple of years that nearly 70% of employees are actively disengaged. It's also not a mystery that generational differences and the shift of leadership continues to elicit headlines." So important that we get into something that we love. And, this might become your plan A, but it also might be your plan B and become your plan A. How cool is that would happen for you? So, it just allows you to have something. And right now, for many people, it's moved into their plan A. We also win fabulous prizes. So this is from this quarter of great prizes that you can win from the company. La, la, la. I mean, an iWatch there. Look at that. I mean, how cool. Okay, so our home is filled with fabulous things of prizes that I've earned from the company and have just said, oh, that's a prize, and we've enjoyed so many things. So you not only get this virtual business, but you get this business that it's a reorder business. 3 things do better in a recession: alcohol, tobacco, and cosmetics. And guess what? There we are, because the product runs out and you need more, right? So reasons people are attracted to Mary Kay are freedom and flexibility, extra financial freedom. Some women, they just need some extra cash just to take some of the stress out of their budgets of their, families. So I ask you, is there an amount that would take off some of that financial stress? So many homes could have been saved from an extra $400 or $500 a month, and instead they went to foreclosure. What could an extra $500 a week do for your family, or a month? You get to pick it. So your stimulus check, for many of you, might be $1,200. Well, you could give your stimulus check to you once a month, once a week, every day. You get to pick how you do it, because there's no quotas and there's no territories. We also love the fun, the friendships, and the frivolous. So you get to do for your family and for yourself. I think so many times we've been so spoiled, because my adult life's been in this company, that we get to spend that girlfriend time together. And it's so cool to be able to do that. We also have the foundational growth. And so with that, we look for women that are leaders, people that love to give back, and create that ripple effect for generations to come. So this might be something you just get your products at cost and make some extra fun cash, or it might be something that you want to go on and make a six-figure income. I never had to miss a field trip or a classroom party with my kids. That was our goal. I always come behind that and say, if your kids go to daycare, or, well, right now you probably wish they were in daycare, but they went to daycare, or they go to daycare, or you went to daycare, or you're in daycare, it doesn't mean anybody's a bad mommy. It just means these were our choices that we wanted to allow for our family. And speaking of daycare, I also printed off some really crazy statistics about the cost of daycare in the DC area. The cost of daycare is $24,243 a year per child. Okay, that's $2,020 per month. Is that crazy? And the cost of childcare in the United States average is $16,200. All right, but we live in the DC area, a lot of us, and so it's insane. I have an article from about Old Town Alexandria and how Friends pay over $700 a week per child. Okay, $2,600 per month. Get crazy, right? So you're able to, when you work your business, you're able to get some great tax deductions. I'm not a tax accountant, but you're able to take a portion of your mortgage or your rent, a portion of your utilities, your cell phone bill, your internet service. That alone takes ching, 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 ching. If you have friends and family, my beautiful daughters, a personal team member of mine, my sister recruited me into the company. She put her husband through flight school to become a missionary pilot. And that was her. They went and left debt free. She had earned several cars, went overseas. Unfortunately, his plane crashed and he passed away. And at 30, she was, widowed with 3 small kids. She came back into the business. 80% of people that get out of Mary Kay come back to Mary Kay because we've got a culture that is so unique and so fresh that people love to be a part of that because it's so supportive, and they go searching in other places, but just are not able to find it. How do women fare with retirement? Not very good. We come in 76th. In the world because we are not prepared. People don't have their funding. Another article, women are more likely than men to stop working to care for elderly family members as well. And it's just the things that have to happen. We know people right now that are having to do just that. I got the statistic wrong. I'm sorry. Globally, women are not faring so well. They're 47. It's a shame that people aren't more passionate about what they do. Women have less money saved for retirement in their 401ks. And these are just all recent articles that I printed off. Women are more likely to have unstable retirements. Number of women-owned businesses grew 1.5 times the national average since 1997. And one of the best parts is you get to be your own boss and pick your own hours. Isn't that cool? Nobody has to make you feel guilty. I've had times in my life where I've taken care of my family first, as my mother was ill and was in the hospital, and just being able to be with her and not have to answer to a boss. Before she passed away, my husband had gotten sepsis a couple years before that, about 3 years ago. And, I never had to leave the hospital. I was able to put him first. And I think about these things after the fact. I thought, you know what? I never had to say, oh my gosh, when are you going to come back to work? And people are being asked that now. They were out sick. They're not even well yet from having, COVID or COVID symptoms or waiting for their test results. And they're like, when are you coming back to work? I mean, it's just a crazy world out there. But we can give you some fun and just a sense of, ownership and sisterhood and, having family. People are lonely right now. We do some really cool, fun events. So we just want to invite you to be a part of the fun things, the awesome things that we do, just the fun culture. This is something fun culture. These are lined up pink Escalades and pink Cadillacs at Aretha Franklin's funeral. My girlfriend, Chrisette Ellis, her husband is a bishop in the Chicago area, and they put this on and they held her funeral there. And many people went up to support that. Just the build your own business and your dreams with us, just looking at the front safe, fun careers, the flexibility that we have, sharing with you, you know, there's mothers and daughters and sisters. You know, that's the thing I look for in a business. I'm like, where's your family in the picture of all this? Oh, they're not a part of it. But we want to just reach out and say, become a part of our family, have some fun with us, you know, win some diamond rings, you know, let people know in your social media, hey, I'd love for you to be a part of what I do. So I'm going to post up here right now the little link that you fill out just to give us your opinion. You know, is what you're doing what you want to do for the rest of your life? Is this your dream job that you're doing right now? Is that what you want to have happen for you? I'm going to copy and paste it for you. And this is how you get in for the drawing. We just want to get your opinion. But guys, we're talking a $30 decision. Can you get excited about making a decision for the best $30 that you have ever spent? Get excited. So if you're a guest on here right now, I want you to text your consultant and I want you to tell her the code word is pink and tell her on a scale of 1 to 5, where are you at? 1 is, you know what, if my kids were naked and starving in the street, I don't want to do Mary Kay, but I'll be a happy customer. And 5, those are the people that they're ready. They just want to say yes. And 3, no 3s are allowed because those are the people that confuse us. We don't know how to work and we call them chickens. We don't know how, you know, you got to just, what do you have to lose, right? So I just want to thank you for being on today. You know, our journey just went from there with fabulous trips all around the world, from the Great Wall of China to Australia to England, Ireland cruises to Mediterranean cruises, Milan, Italy, London, Spain. This year we went to Monte Carlo and we went to the big Casino Royale. And I mean, it's just Portugal. We've had such an amazing life. Thanks to my Mary Kay business, I am so grateful. The tag on my Escalade says grateful, and I am truly so grateful that I said yes. Take a chance on yourself. You'll never know unless you try. I was terrified when I started. I didn't know who my first customer was going to be, but I'm so glad that I said yes. I'm so glad that it allowed me to grow as a person. I'm so glad that it provided so much and continues to for our family, and so blessed. We live on 7 acres on the water and have a beach house in North Carolina. And you know, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it certainly takes away stress and gives you freedom and flexibility to help and to do whatever it is with your life that you choose to give back, to love and to support. So thank you for being on. I love and appreciate you, and we will see you at the top. Bye, everybody.